the newer guys and put them on his shoulders and say, hey, give me Mirana, give me a carry of the tournament, let me pop off. That said, he's against, like you said, the new generation of CIS here in Munkushi.
Had some crazy ideas of perhaps that was going to be a carry Dark Willow. Not going to be the case. Just going to be support here and may end up going down for first blood. It's Respect is able to pick that up with the Ice Shard.
You really cursed him real hard there.
Right, I didn't say anything good about it.
Respect happy to collect that bounty, and flip side of the map, Sweden Strong will collect as well.
Does this mean they're winning all their lanes? Man, Erica's going for it, or yes sir, as Sunsfan likes to call him. He leaps in to get the kill, now tries to leap out. Arrow, it gets blocked by the Beastmaster. I think he wanted to kill that boar that was slowing him down, and he just magnetized
to make an early rotation here to pressure these side lanes, and the side lanes are getting pressured by these two cores.
Oh, the axe comes back and takes off his head.
Team Zero really need to play these next few minutes well here.
Sticky Napalm adding up the flame break. And with the lead seed, he might be able to stay alive. The TP's coming in from the Dark Willow to try and save him here, but they already used the Roar on the Mirana at the same time, so they kill the Treant Protector, chase the Mirana out of here. Double Leaf's going to be forced to be used. Now they're turning their attention back to Ponlo with a full rotation coming out from OneDub. You said Zero, they're not going to be a team that plays particularly fast, but OneDub, when they're cooking, they do play fast.
Oh yeah, it saves you some HP, but what are you doing with it, right? He will not get the power rune.
Oh, got him on the flip break, and that was enough. It pushed him from being able to get up the cliff. What a hit from Sweden Strong.
He's going to be a god this game.
Well, for now, they'll give some stacks to the Batrider Beast, as you said, because Munkushi hasn't had to leave the lane. He's got an entirely vacated lane to play against. So he's getting both lane farm as well as some neutral creeps at the same time. Tusk gets caught by a Torrent into a Bramble, but yeah, he's able to zip on out of there pretty quickly with Drinking Buddy. Still going to be caught though. He'll die, and the X back on Akira Jr. is going to bring him into a watery grave. So Team Zero finally managed to get on the board with a couple of kills and now some pressure onto the town. Well, they could probably do Roshan on the Radiant side if they want to. They're strong enough to make that kind of move.
Any detection?
Not going to be able to spot him, pops the dust out, and gets him on the overgrowth into the arrow. Nice combo. A tornado stalled some of the damage. Deafening Blast will do that further. Gets in front of the block there. 70 isn't able to get the roll on Akira Jr. They do have a boat coming in, though. Maybe that can fix things. A boat onto 2, a roll back in from 7E. Munkushi, though, is on the side here. Pops the Eclipse, scares back some of Team Zero. Nobody quite dies. The Snowball is going to pull Tusk out of position. Tries to use Drinking Buddies to pull himself out of there. Not going to happen. Cloud, meanwhile, in the mix of this, with an Aghanim Scepter this early, it's not something Team Zero wants to hit, and even the neutral creeps are playing against Team Zero as a Centaur Stomp catches beyond.
Their side, so later ones are more advantageous.
Sure. Oh, no. ECQ. That's the wrong order of operations there, my friend.
They still get him.
They do get him with the arrow, and that'll allow the roll follow up, and they'll kill Tira Jr. in the end.
Okay. Not the cleanest, but gets the job done.
Very successful hero in this tournament.
Hope this beast ages. I mean, this is...
I hope it's just a poke. I hope they're not committing to him. They are trying right now to get through a Shield Rune and an Aegis potentially. Snowball's going to pick him up, and he's going to chase after these heroes while ZZQ may be left behind here. Walrus Punch up in the air, and it's going to bring down Ponyo before he can do too much here. No, actually toss up in the air. Disarm goes out. He gets out of Terrorize. No, it doesn't go off in time. And now that means OneDub is going to be able to chase after more and more heroes. Somehow ZZQ, with his shard, is being able to walk away from this situation. I cannot believe he survived in the first place, but they've got bigger fish to fry, and that's going to be the cores of OneDub. 70, as mobile as the Earth Spirit is, it seems OneDub is still able to catch up to him. I mean, that kind of have to address that first before they join the smoke. Gonna join it now, try and chase after some of the heroes they see across the river here. But it's Tira Jr. who they're gonna run into. Got the smoke on him. X back into Brambles, try and pull him away with Drinking Buddies, but they get pulled back in by the tidal wave. Now the overgrowth. Munkushi is going to come in big time though with his Eclipse and his BKB. Can he win this fight for OneDub? It's going to be a 2-for-2 exchange and a chase for more. Looking, but not finding anything within their grasp. Not too bad for Team Zero, honestly.
I mean, the thing is, when you commit in that fight, you're just getting melted by this.
Oh, it gets a little worse, though, as Cloud, on the onset of it, does manage to find a Primal War victim in Pomlo.
literally just buy everything in the game to buff up this Luna and you're happy. But some extra catch on the map does not hurt if you can get some freebies like this.
Yeah, especially given the chain stun that you can pull.
Chaotic event.
Which is why Team Zero, they're trying to set up for a fight. What they don't know is they're underneath vision right now. One Dub knows where they're at. They're like, wait a minute, what's going on?
They just don't have enough firepower to rebut this push right now. You're just gonna have to commit into the fight, or they're
Quick Rival Roar, Beast, they're not gonna let Kunkka take the first step into this team fight. They're gonna try and bat back, and all in here from Team Zero to hold this one. Solar Flare, only gonna last so long, but the damage is good on Munkushi. Unfortunately, it's not quite enough, but he still has the Aegis after all. They pull him back in into a torrent, and that's gonna be the first life. Second one though, a lot of low health heroes on one Dub from this Magnetize, so maybe they have the room to be able to focus on him. A Tornado comes in, trying to get him. Tidal Wave, push back, gets off the Mante, clips, but they manage to burst him down. Not enough damage from Munkushi. Is surrounded by Team Zero heroes, and Chiro Jr. in his attempt to save his carry gets caught in the process. Now it's just all out retreat from one Dub. Whoever can get out. Wait for like a Spectral protection isn't up. Tidal Wave into the arrow is not too bad.
Give it up.
Easy pickings for Munkushi. You've completed some items. This is going to be your best bet. If you don't go soon, your tier 3 is going to go down. Attempt to roll in, gets the kickback. BKB immediately activated, but the Earth Spirit is getting torn apart, man. It just got ripped apart by a horde of one Dub heroes. Turn around, Munkushi starts going to work on Beyond. They've already called GG. He wanted to GG out before he dies. They really didn't put up much of a fight, and that last one, man, that was rough.
I mean, great game playing from one Dub here in this first game as they came in, they got their Luna strat, they really accelerated this in a vicinity type deal.
No, not even for the Sea Captain puns? Okay.
Flip side though is I think one Dub kind of saw this idea coming and is this where it all ends?
The laning phase
start looking for a job.
Particularly rough.
Exactly. Yeah. So
you start thinking about getting a regular 9 to 5.
So my point is for Team Zero, the start here is pretty important.
Well, they're going to be thinking about whether or not
is Illusion not the most useful here for either hero and should be secured for 70 if he can survive.
If he can survive. A pin back onto the Tiny. He does have Palm though helping him out here. Trying to give him some extra HP, but it's not good enough. The toss, a crash land gets the kill, but Sweet and Strong is sacrificed for it. Chiro Jr. doesn't mind though.
I think he does have a lot of value in this meta as a hero. I mean, his win rate reflects it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so we'll see whether or not how effective that Whirlwind is going to be in these situations where Munkushi is currently putting it to use here to try and hunt down Pombo. A toss over to try and get respect within striking range. Doesn't actually work out. All he's able to do is throw the repel onto Munkushi to get him away. But no kill to be found here. Perhaps one at bottom lane where Sweet and Strong as well as Cloud are surrounding. Yes, sir, who will go down. Not getting anything out of this either because ZZQ might end up dying here. Wait, 70 comes in, hits the pin onto Respect, manages to get that kill, and Chiro Jr. is going to find that the Mars is too tanky.
That as fast or smoothly. So if you're to 0 and you can defend your tier 1s in a game like this and fight around them, you're going to be pretty happy.
Particularly with the Tinker. Yes, sir, he's going to be caught in a lasso as he pops his ultimate and doesn't really get any damage done. The Brewmaster got off his primal split, and they're going to try and surround this Muerta as best as possible. The arena, look for the protection. Erica in some trouble, plays inside the arena and fights back where he can, but Chiro Jr. now jumping into this one, couldn't add enough damage. Looks like Pablo has been able, power shot, that's able to finish him off with the extra bit of tick damage and a shackle shot. Locking down both 70 as well as Beyond, throws out the spear. It just pushes Chiro Jr. back to the back line as Munkushi will take over the team fight now and looks to chase after 70 with the urn on him. Another shackle shot coming up soon. A toss gonna be denied as the spear throws him back where he came from. And 7E is able to get out of there, but it's still 2 dead on the side of 0, and 1W bringing the pace that we were talking. And as a result, Erica did die, ever so barely.
Future tiny blink reveal.
Smoke on smoke. Chiro Jr. with his blink dagger. What's he gonna choose to jump here? Apparently nothing. The Avalanche completely whiffs, but ZZQ also can't really do anything by himself. He's level 6 Clockwork. These heroes are tanky enough to deal with a battery assault, no problem.
Winning that battle, they don't see a lot. They're gonna try and go for the brew down here.
They're being sandwiched. Cloud He is not going to be the target, so he's going to be good to either get out of here or use his primal split. Sweden Strong is just trying to delay the damage, but I'm pretty sure he knows his life is forfeit, at least for now. Jared Jr. jumping in, though, catches the Tinker. Maybe just what they wanted, but they can't burst him down easy, though. Ponlo, he just gets out of there. The primal split comes in too late. He is able to toss up the Muerta, though, as the Muerta pops that ultimate, and they focus on ZZQ. ZZQ, with his dying breath, perhaps not dying, gets off a Cogs, sends up the... Oh, Jared Jr. is able to blink away just before it. Now the Gleipnir, just like last team fight. Kushi's going to try and come in, but now he's battling up against the Blade Mail, has to back away with his Whirlwind, away from the Kunkka for now. Kunkka, now the Blade Mail is dead. 1W can go in and try and finish him off. A pin onto the Tiny, yes. With the Ghosts out, it's hard to be able to fight around that, but it seems like Team Zero just running out of gas, and they are not able to keep this fight going. 7E. He will go down as well. They may have saved Erica's life.
When they know this, like at some point you're okay, maybe I hook shot him here, we can burst him. I don't even know if it would have done it. It's so tanky.
Back in real time where they have picked off both the supports, used the Whirlwind to kill.
Powerful that you punch through everything. If it's almost like you want him to go into the Brulines, so you can kill the Brulines.
Yeah, which is why the panel was calling into question this Muerta pick in the first place. It didn't seem like a great Muerta game with the heroes that were shown. And then obviously the couple of counters that came out after that just makes it that much worse.
Control more lockdown. If you can get some BKBs up, we didn't talk about it, but if you can get some debuff immunity or match resistance first 1 dub.
What a timing there for the Cogs. It doesn't do anything to save ZZQ, but it does help
if you really need it.
Problems mounting up for Team Zero. And all they can do is try and farm their way out of them. This 1W.
The team fight, you can go back to the Ancients and just pick up where he left off.
Well, I was going to say both facets are so bad that the best one is using Ofrenda for like 20 attack speed or something. Caught the Tinker in action. This is why the Tinker has stayed behind an Omni Knight in net worth.
Way to deal with the evasion on the Wind Ranger and the Brewmaster here. I kind of like it. It just feels absolutely necessary here, right?
Yeah, level 20 in MKB is where I think you can turn this game around.
This is a deep dive. Could be a
toss back.
Fight.
It's not going to go very far, just to the creep wave. X marks on Chiro Jr., pulling him back into the boat and the pin as well, overlapping their stunts a little bit. The arena walls do protect them, though. Really not much being done there from either side damage-wise, but I guess with abilities used, one way really trying to crack open that high ground until the second Roshan, which does give us a window, perhaps, for Team Zero to get to the items, the prerequisites required. Hook shot used to try and get out of there. Couldn't get outside of the range of the shackle shot, though. ZZQ will not make it out this time around.
Radiance off. No position given away. Scouting with the gem, going in blind. Sweden Strong.
ZZQ jumps up to the high ground. Sweden Strong just trying to see what vision is available here. Meanwhile, Chiro Jr. is immediately going to pop his BKB and get the toss back onto ZZQ. Beyond, nice tidal wave in on Cloud. No follow-up to it whatsoever. Team Zero are not even going to try for this, apparently, but they are going to get grabbed on their attempted retreat. It's going to be Beyond. Gets pulled to the other side of the arena walls and left for dead.
They want more here.
How much more are they going to be able to get? Oh, what? That Gleipnir animation. They had the net on the ground, but somehow doesn't catch the Tinker. He completes his TP. They get the BKB out of 7E.
That's what they wanted.
There goes your Roshan contest, if Roshan was up right now. Yeah.
And has an Omni Knight behind her. Whew. This is a tough carry for Team Zero to bring down right now. Kushi is. I don't know how else to phrase it. Somebody is going to get hit by this, and basically you're just spamming that buyback button. Oh, that is the best target to find.
Oh, but an X pullback off of the lasso. Good play from Beyond to be able to stop this initiation from 1W. And if they could kill the Brewmaster, can they do it? Keep him inside the calling, do the damage. Hook shot comes out a little bit more, but no, there goes the repel. It was waiting the entire time. Respected zero pressure on him whatsoever. My tidal wave to try and get out. An arena as well. A full retreat out. Can all of these heroes get away? Wait, they all made it out. Okay, maybe they couldn't win the fight, but they also only kind of lost it.
Oh, man, you wish you had the toss here or something. You have a spear back.
They do have a spear back. A target that gets low. Deadshot doesn't actually bounce back to him. And boy, god damn that damage. Woo! There's some heroes dying out here. And Muerta, yeah, one dumb say, I ain't afraid of no ghost. We ain't leaving.
this Huerta's no threat. We're going to take this lane of barracks. We're going to take the second and third lane of barracks, and we're going to take Megas. And there's not a thing you can do about it. Team Zero are going to be eliminated. Y1W.
A rough event for them. They had their highs, but ultimately unable to muster a good defense.